Hello, my name is Danielle Burnett. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we will be exploring how we can utilize our assets of our EL students in our classroom, specifically by embracing their cultural diversity, understanding the needs of our students, and fostering those strong connections between home, school, and our community. These aspects are very critical, not only for language acquisition, but for creating an inclusive, supportive environment where every student can thrive. Okay, so let's go ahead and dive in. So one of our first questions is just going to be some culturally responsive teaching questions that I will have on the screen. So our first one just talks about cultural influences in teaching and in learning, right? So for English learners, their cultural backgrounds shape their worldviews, how they look at the world, the way that they express themselves, and how they understand and interact with others in the classroom. Cultural competence in this context is the ability to understand, respect, and effectively respond to the cultural differences that they bring from their home into the school. In the instruction of English learners, cultural competence helps the educators create a learning environment where all the students feel seen, they feel valued, and they feel heard. It's essential to integrate these EL cultural values and beliefs by using culturally relevant materials and acknowledging the importance of family and community in their lives, and creating opportunities for students to share their cultural perspectives in a way that enriches the classroom dynamic. So allowing them to share out and speak from experience of what they experience at home and bringing that into the classroom. For English learners, the school and the classroom, the environment, it can either facilitate and help them, or it can hinder their language acquisition. A supportive, inclusive environment fosters emotional safety. It promotes confidence within them, which is crucial for their language development. This can include creating opportunities for peer interactions, think pair shares, using collaborative learning activities, and ensuring that students have access to language supports. To create an inclusive environment, schools should ensure that the curriculum reflects a wide array of cultural perspectives. One powerful strategy in particular is for celebrating cultural diversity is to incorporate these multilingual and multicultural resources into the curriculum. So this could be bilingual books, videos that are in different languages, or projects that encourage students to explore their own heritage and share it with the class. Valuing these students' cultural perspectives and practices can help them see themselves as capable learners. Next, we're going to kind of shift gears and we're going to kind of talk about supporting the needs of our EL learners in the classroom. So EL learners, like all students, come with unique strengths and needs, and they have different identities. To respond effectively, we must differentiate our instruction based on their individual language levels, their prior schooling, and just their cultural experiences as a whole. This might mean using visual aids, providing language scaffolds, or modifying the assignments to match their proficiency levels. In terms of meeting their social and emotional needs, building trust and rapport with your EL students is super important. Teachers can establish routines that promote emotional safety coming in, check-ins in the morning or at the end of the day, providing opportunities for students just to share out their feelings or experiences that they have that could be affecting them. For EL students with special needs, it's important to use a strength-based approach, so ensuring that their language acquisition is supported along with their social and academic development. So collaborating with special education staff and language specialists can ensure that these students receive the appropriate resources and support. Understanding social and emotional and cultural needs of students is essential for creating this inclusive classroom where all students feel comfortable and they are ready to learn. ELs may have experienced disruptions in their education due to maybe migration or trauma, and therefore providing that safety for them through clear routines and expectations can help to create a sense of security, which will be crucial for their language development and academic growth. And lastly, let's just talk about how home connects with school and how we can help to better build that bridge. So family and community, which might also be known as their funds of knowledge, provide resources that it can enhance language learning. These practices might reflect their lived experiences. These could be their cultural traditions, or maybe just the skills that they bring with them to school. For example, families might have knowledge about specific or cultural practices, or ways of problem solving that we can kind of do into the classroom. Incorporating these funds of knowledge can help to make a better learning progress and more relevant, and it's more engaging for these EL learners. We're taking things that they have at home and we're incorporating it into the classroom. It also can build strength and show them that their home experiences are valued in the classroom. So some strong partnerships between school and families and communities are essential for success. A couple examples of this are just maybe hosting some multilingual parent-teacher conferences, making them feel comfortable when they are coming in to discuss their students' progress in their language development, using interpreters to ensure that there's clear communication with families. Not only are you able to communicate, but any questions they have, they can express as well. And then lastly, encouraging families to share their cultural traditions. In conclusion, just supporting English learners involves much more than just language instruction. It requires a deep understanding of their cultural backgrounds, social and emotional needs, and the importance of family and community connections. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this video provided you with some valuable insights. Bye.